See, I knew
it's like a shut-off special.
Yeah.
Is the water for show, or is this thing really run on steam?
It's running on steam.
And are you actually getting the water from those towers like over there in New Orleans Square? Or? That's awesome.
Wow.
So, good news, Sarah.
It's Starshine's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Starshine. Remember we were saying we were afraid we couldn't get to see this view?
Yeah, remember I asked you specifically, like, yo, they're not going to take this from me, right?
They didn't.
I can come up here, right?
They didn't, no. We've been standing up here for about, I don't know, since Tuesday.
My hair grew an inch.
Your hair grew an inch, yeah. Anyway, we've been enjoying the view up here and listening to the sights and sounds. You got Minnie down there doing a meet and greet. Cruella has been hanging out with folks for a good half an hour. That girl, that's my Cruella. Well, it's everybody's Cruella, really.
Right. She is so fabulous.
She's great.
It hurts how fabulous
she is great. But we're also here because, look, people are hanging out with train folk. Do you want to hang out with some train folk and sit in the train?
Love train folk.
Let's take a walk into the train folk zone.
Let's train folk it.
I think that this was a brilliant idea. It'll save us lots of anxiety and anguish over not being able to ride the train by at least getting to come in here and enjoy things. There's lots to look at in here. This is probably, you know, it's like the only train stop that has all this kind of memorabilia, right?
Don't have it.
Look at how cute this is. Oh, is Minnie waiting for Mickey?
Yeah.
Mickey, when are you going to get on the train?
But this is the train that we refuse to get on, so.
Right. Well, actually, now this is going to be maybe the better train come Star Wars Land. Right? Because there's going to be views on your left and your right. Maybe. I guess the waterfall will be on your left, right?
Is that a legit ticket right there? I'm sure it is.
It must be, yeah.
1968.
Yeah. Oh, look. Walt's on the cover of Electric Trains.
1951.
You know, remember when you were doing that thing when you said it was all started by a mouse earlier today?
It was all started by food shaped like mouse.
I think that it was actually all started by that train that he's sitting on right there.
I kind of think so too.
Right? Because that was kind of like, that was his first.
Look at how cute that photo is. Look at how like Goofy and Pluto are just kind of nonchalantly waiting
like
for the trains.
Guests.
That's cute.
That's no, is that Main Street? Yeah, that's Main Street. I hear your phone dinging. Conductor Goofy.
I know, right? That's old Goofy.
Yeah, it sure is. Say that again?
I never knew that there were posters against the gate at the entrance like that.
Yes, as a matter of fact, if you see the movie Saving Mr. Banks, they restored that image when they filmed.
Yeah, I was not around for that.
Yeah, no, that was early on. That was in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, by the time I started coming in, no posters up there.
So let's see. Let's go out here. This is going to be kind of a trip because you remember when the Columbia and I kept waiting for the Columbia to take off. Like, we're going to go get in this train, and I'm going to want it to take off. Can we sit?
Yeah, you can sit on this one if you want.
Sarah, sit on that train already.
Not going anywhere if you want.
What do we? Oh, look at this! Is a great view.
This is a cool view.
I love this. You know what? I could do a whole acoustic from here, couldn't I? This view is one of the happiest views, right? Now, here's the. What I, you know, sometimes I like to just stop and listen. Like I said, if I'm waiting for you, perhaps, which is usually every week. So I can't help the dig. I never miss an opportunity. But what do you hear most when you see people come through the gates when they're in a group?
Pure ecstasy.
The question. What's the question?
What are we going to do first?
What are we going to do first?
What did I ask you when we walked through the gates? What are we going to do first?
Everybody's so excited. They're like, oh my God, we're at Disneyland. You hear people clapping and they're cheering and they're hugging and they're excited.
I don't even know the last time I asked that question.
Yeah, what are we going to do first?
Now I'm like, what are we doing?
We got to get a fast pass for Space Mountain. We haven't done Hyper Space Mountain in a while, have we? But this is cool. I like this quite a bit. Yeah, I'm already waiting for the train to take off.
Oh, I don't know if this is that important, but I do notice that on the trams, they're still making it clear in their like vocal announcement. Guests 14 and older are not allowed to wear costumes, so they haven't let up on that yet.
Well, the kid with the Phantom, oh, he was under 14.
He was way under 14.
That's right.
But that's why I want to mention that, because a lot of people, including myself, were kind of like, well, I think they'll ease up on that
So
eventually.
where do they, Monorail, where do they draw the line between bounding and costume?
I think that, honestly, for the most part, if I look at you and I'm like, can I buy that at Party City?
Right.
That's a costume.
Okay.
If I looked at it and was like, those are multiple pieces put together, and you resemble Snow White, that's not.
That's
a costume.
not okay. So that seems fair. So bound, don't wear a costume, just bound.
Yeah.
Bounding's better anyway, I think.
Well, don't like cosplay, because I think that's when they're going to knock you down. Because that's, to me, there's a huge difference between bounding and cosplaying.
Right.
Cosplaying needs to be identical.
Yeah.
It needs to be to the T.
Yeah.
Disney bounding, I can put on a yellow skirt and a blue belt and a red t-shirt, and they're like, Snow White!
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
get
difficult.
it, yeah.
Right.
Hey, you want to go look at, they said we can look inside the Lily Bell. Let's go check it out. So there's the Lily Bell. Hey, by the way, while we're talking, we'll put a link up to our Lily Bell excursion. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that we've been on there. We have a full video.
Long time ago.
Remember when they opened that door for us and it was kind of like euphoric? It was like, I cannot believe we're actually going to go in that door. We went through that door.
Do you remember how quiet I was? Dude, when am I quiet? Really?
Yeah.
And I was like...
There's the, that's the chest. And inside that chest right there that plant is sitting on is the book that we signed. It's got fresh baked in there. If you ever get to ride the Lily Bell one day, just thumb through it a little bit and you'll see. We put fresh baked in there. It's really cool.
Put fresh
We did the same thing for the Mark Twain. Hey, you know, this is a video you guys have to check out. It's when Sarah got to pilot the Mark Twain. She drove it right into the Native American village, and there was a big scene.
I mean, I totally hit moose. Like, it was bad. Ducks flying everywhere. Feathers up in the air.
Yeah, it was something. You know, how come how come you and I have never ridden up there?
I have no idea.
I can't believe we've never done that. Let's go take a look. I want to get closer. So you can sit right there. They can fit two people, and you can ride shotgun with the pilot of the boat pilot.
He's actually the president of the Santa Fe Railroad.
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah, the CK Holiday, which was the founding president.
Walt knew, like, he wanted to honor the old railroads.
Like dedication.
Yeah.
That and everything was Santa Fe. We had a contract with the Santa Fe Railroad to advertise for them.
Oh, okay.
So over here, wouldn't have just been Disneyland Railroad, it would have been the Santa Fe.
Back when people were still making, a lot of use of trains. Yeah. It's not like it used to be.
Yeah, and they would also pay for the upkeep. So
Oh, really?
stuff like that.
Okay. Wow. So there you go. E.P. Ripley is the former executive president of the Santa Fe Railroad, and so is the Holiday. This is kind of neat. Sir, you got to get some photos from, like, this perspective.
Look at this logo.
Look at this. What's that?
Logo.
What does that stand for?
Exactly. Do people know where that even came from? I think I might do a guess where we are.
Wow, I've never really, seen the train up this close.
It's sprinkling.
It is. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. Sarah asked, what's that?
This is a valve that basically allows the water to go into the boiler.
See, I knew
it's like a shut-off valve.
Yeah, is the water for show, or is this thing really run on steam?
It's running on steam.
And are you actually getting the water from those towers, like over there in New Orleans Square? Or? That's awesome.
Not recently, because we have to wait to be able to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does work.
Okay, but not always then.
It's mostly about us being able to get up onto the tender.
Okay. Functional steam train, you guys.
Who's that, Derrickson?
R.E. Brogy is an Imagineer, if I recall, wasn't he?
General manager.
Yeah, he was an Imagineer. He worked for Disney for...
Machinist.
Okay, there you go.
Machinist.
Yeah. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Secrets in History videos, or maybe our ride-throughs, or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. It truly is the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily.
Oh, and don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked through our Patreon campaign, link below. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!
Look at, he's making our sandwiches, Sarah. Look at how delicious that is.
That's a beautiful sandwich, Jason.
Try to guess how delicious that's going to be.